An extract from The Beast of Buckingham Palace by David Williams. What a nasty little wretch, was Nanny's verdict. She was just hungry, reasoned Alfred. She's a thief, young man, and thieves like her belong in the tower. The prince wasn't so sure. She was only a child like him, and she was hungry. It wasn't right that the people of Britain lived like that. Now, my little prince, we need to get you back to your bedroom. Alfred didn't want to go back. Being in his bedroom was boring, and he had detective work to do. Not now, Nanny. Yes, now. The question is, how? Alfred peered around the room of junk and spotted a bicycle. Could I cycle back? Nanny did not look convinced. Do you know how to ride a bike? No? Well, I would say no then. Not really time for lessons right now. No. The pair fell silent for a moment before the old lady exclaimed, "Oh, Nanny has an idea, and it's a goodie." What? Hiding that old pram. The pram? Now it was Alfred's turn to look unconvinced. Yes! I am not getting into a pram. You never used to complain. That was when I was a baby. What use is the pram anyway? I intended to using it to wheel some clean blankets up to your bedroom. At this late hour? I'll say you've wet the bed. Alfred was not impressed. He hadn't wet the bed for, well, a long time. He peered into the pram. It was full of festering old blankets that must have been damp for decades. Now they had things growing on them, and the things growing on them had things growing on them, and the things growing on them had things growing on them too. In there? He asked, incredulous. Yes, in there. You mean actually inside the pram? Yes, of course, inside the great net. But it stinks. Stinky is better than bad. Now come on, climb in. In truth, the smell was rank, which is higher up the stinky scale than stinky. The old lady smiled an expectant smile. Alfred sighed and with real difficulty clambered into the pram. It was so tight that his knees were wedged under his chin. What's more, it was even more pundocious than he had first thought. The smell was positively medieval, which may have been the era when those blankets had last been washed. Said Alfred, covering his mouth for fear he might barf. I'd better cover you up, said Nanny, pulling a musty old blanket over his head. Now he really felt he might barf. So, Alfred, remember not to sneeze, cough, or you know what, ordered Nanny. No, I don't know what. Bottom bird. Oh, yes. Oh, you give the game away. Ready, my little prince? No, he replied, pulling the cover back. Ah, cooed Nanny. You look like you did when you were a baby. Alfred didn't find that the least bit amusing. The Lord Protector, he remembered. He'll lock my bedroom door from the outside. We won't be able to get in. Don't you worry, Nanny always carries a spare key, she said, fishing it out of her cardigan pocket. Clever Nanny. Now come on, little baby, back to sleep. She snorted to herself, her teeth going clackety-clack in her mouth. In a grump now, Alfred pulled the revolting blanket back over his head. As soon as he had, the old lady wheeled the pram to the correct spot on the trunk room. She turned the hand on the carriage clock anti-clockwise, and the pair spun round into the library. Thank you.